All right, guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Minneapolis Live. I'm Sal DiBenedetto.
I'm Brian Sodre.
And today we're going to be going over a brief recap of what happened in the world of Minneapolis this week. So this Tuesday, I was unable to be in the office, but I heard that some pretty important people came down to the office. Tell me about it.
We had Wink News interview us and ask us about what we're doing in town. As most of you already know, we're new to Southwest Florida, expanding from the East Coast, and we're excited to be here. So we're constantly letting people know that we're here. I guess word got around and Wink News gave us a call, said we'd like to hear more.
Yeah, and the one thing I could tell you is even though I wasn't present in the office, I did watch the clip live. And as the clip was rolling, the office phone was ringing off the hook of clients interested. So the one thing I could tell you is there's definitely a demand here locally for these affordable houses.
And that's the thing, Sal, is that most people don't realize that it's not that our concept is not in demand, that everybody needs it. It's a solution to affordable housing crisis. Unfortunately, not many people know that we're doing it. Sure, there may be some other builders out there building small footprint homes on wheels or out of really bad materials, but nobody's really doing it the way that we do it to make sure that you have a safe, reliable home for years to come. So we're excited to be part of that news. Sad you couldn't make it. There's a lot, in news interviews, there's a lot that's left out because obviously there's a certain time constraint. But the overall message was we need the community's help. And what can you do to help is inform others that we're here. There's people right now that are looking for a home under $250,000. A single family home under $250,000 on your own lot doesn't exist. Have you seen it?
Not recently.
So let them know. Second, we need a model home. People, in order for them to understand our concept, they need to see it, they need to live it, they need to feel it. And right now, we could use the community's assistance in raising capitals, whether we do a crowdfunding, we just started a GoFundMe page. You're more than welcome to click on the link and donate if you believe in the cause. We can raise capital from nonprofit organizations that are looking to house a Hurricane Ian victim, somebody who is suffering from the affordability crisis. Private investors, if you're out there, if you're watching, this is an opportunity. Let's talk business. Let's see how we can make sense of this all. And government grants and contracts where we have the opportunity to apply, like she mentioned at the end of the interview. I understand that they're available and that we can apply to it, but it's not as easy as it seems.
And another thing I want to touch on, I think it's really important, stressing the importance actually of putting up the model home because, I get dozens and dozens and dozens of calls, not even exaggerating, every week of people who are interested. Right. But as soon as I tell them we don't have a model locally, it kind of pushes them away a little bit because it's kind of like a concept that hasn't been proved yet in their mind. Right. Even though we did put up a model over 300 miles away in Cocoa Beach, which has since been sold. So right. I think putting up a model home locally will be kind of the breaking point for this concept to really push it, into the public eyes of, Lee County and the officials.
And the two biggest factors are, one, they don't understand the footprint size of it. In their mind, they're used to an average 1,500 square foot house. But the truth is, back in the 50s, 60s, homes ranged between 500 to 800 square feet. That was the average size home. How 1,500 ended up becoming more average nowadays is because we buy more crap that we don't need in our houses.
And like you always say, keeping up with the Joneses.
Keeping up with the Joneses. So we have to now shift the way that we think and understand that small footprint homes is a solution to home ownership on your own piece of land in a safe dwelling that you don't have to run away from in the next hurricane, because it's bound to come. We don't know when, right?
And I mean, not even, just within unincorporated Lee County, even in the city of Fort Myers, recapping on that meeting we attended last week.
With the community redevelopment.
Yes, the CRA meeting.
Yeah.
It was right across the street from Lee Memorial Hospital. And
What
they-
did everybody say in that meeting was the most important without us even talking about it?
New homes?
Affordable housing. And what's the solution? And what's the ideal price point? And we're here sitting like, that's us.
Yeah.
That's us, guys. So not just the news and newspapers and magazines, which, by the way, we're going to get all that once we have that model home. Help us out. But again, people need us, and we need to let them know we're here. Getting a model home is important. And then taking it a step further, now building developments that house families that can care for their community, take care of their homes, build equity, and have a safe place for them and their families.
And being here for over 10 years myself, I've seen the shift, of once being such an affordable area, now being not so much an affordable area. And I definitely see the need, even after that meeting, driving around within the city limits, or even just in Lee County in general, you could see the need for affordable housing.
Right.
You have these older manufactured or mobile homes that could, easily get moved or damaged when we have hurricanes. And I think a great solution to that would be, eventually do away with all of those mobile homes and put a concrete slab site-built home to where,
Right.
These people with lower or a fixed income could be in a home that they could feel
Sure.
confident and safe in when there is a hurricane.
Listen, Minneapolis would love to save the world, but there's certain things we can't do. There's certain people that unfortunately need to find a way to help themselves or take advantage of programs that are available. For us, the way I look at it, this is workforce housing. This is your average and ordinary people that are working every day, a hard job to provide for their families, and allowing them the opportunity to enter into home ownership for a real home. This is a real home, guys. This is not a temporary home, a government program home. This is a single family dwelling just like any other on a smaller footprint.
I don't think you could have said it any better. All right, so that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this week's episode. We're on episode 3 now of the Minneapolis Live podcast. Just a brief recap of what we discussed today. Brian was actually famous this week. He was on Wink News on Tuesday. And we're looking to put up a model home in the area. So if you know anybody who's looking to purchase a home and would potentially love to partner with us and put a home up and let us use it as a model temporarily, we would love to, work something out. Or even if you're an investor looking to put up a couple of these homes, we would love to work with you as well. So if you have any interest, please give us a call at the office at 239-329-8804, or you could shoot me an email directly at sales@minneapolisbuilders.com. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Till next week.
Let's build tiny together. Hey, realtors, just so you know, we're offering $15,000 in commissions if you help find our model home. It's very simple. If you know somebody who wants to build a house, a tiny house, and they'll allow us to use it as a model home for a certain amount of period, an agreed upon time, we will pay you $15,000. That's a limited time offer. Seriously, once we have one model home in each county, that deal's over. So find those customers and call us. We'd love to work together with you.